Alright, this is my G6 copedant. I've got basically an open G6 on strings 9 through 2, so that's root, 3rd, 5th, 6, root, 3rd, 5th, 6, G, B, D, E, G, B, D, E. I've got a low D on string 10 and a F sharp on the top there. What the tuning is based on is actually C6 up a tone to D6 with the middle two strings lowered. So that's a bit of a root, but that's how I ended up here. So if you take C6 and you tune everything up a tone, you get a D6 tuning. But then with the middle two strings lowered, you get this G6 tuning. So those middle two strings, they're E and G. I put them on a lever. It brings the middle E and G of the G6 tuning. So those middle two strings right here, they go up to F sharp and A, so I get a nice major 9 kind of a sound. So that's sort of like a low-voiced kind of pedal 7 sound, okay, on the lever there. And what it also does is sort of restores the whole tuning back to the D6 kind of sound. Alright, so that's basically like open C6 up a tone to D6. So the pedals kind of are arranged with that in mind. So the middle pedal brings G's up to G sharp, and the low D up to E, so it's a E dominant sound, E9. That's the middle pedal. The pedal beside it gives a G13 sound, okay? Like that. Together they make a diminished sound. The first pedal on the far left is the outside pedal. That brings E's up to F sharp. Okay. So that means in the G6 tuning here, I get that nice kind of rub, that tension there, F sharp to G on the middle strings, and then I get a nice unison up top here. And, you know, it's a nice minor 9 sort of sound. So those are the pedals, and I explained the lever that brings the middle strings up to F sharp and A. So just to go back over that, you got G6 here, open strings, low D on the bass there. So when the middle strings come up a tone on the lever there, it's basically like an open D6. And when the lever is not engaged, it's like a minor 7, sort of like a 2 chord. Now, some of the nice things about the way the pedals are set up is that the pedal on the far left, it brings this sort of pedal 4 kind of business. It's like a major 7 on the G tuning. It's really pretty. It's the minor 9 thing, like I described earlier. But what it also does is it works with the middle pedal. So as I said, the middle pedal brings G's up to G sharp and the low D up to E, so you get that E dominant thing. But the cool thing here is that if I don't want that that E ninth, dominant ninth sound, like that that pedal 5 dominant 9 sound, if I just want a straight 7, I can get that, okay? So if I'm going from E7 to A minor, you see, you don't always want that 9th in there, but it's there with the first pedal, okay, the far left pedal. So if I have the E dominant 9 sound in mind, I can get it with, I can just roll onto it, onto the first pedal, like that. Okay, so in that sense, take the 9th out if I want. Alright. I did mention that the middle pedal and the far right pedal, so pedal 2 and 3, they together are sort of like pedal 5 and 6. You get the diminished sound. Alright. It's great having that kind of option. Now the major thirds of the tuning, the B's, they go down to B flat. Okay, so it's like now remember it's a G6 tuning, so you get a minor 6, you get G minor 6, right? So that also means it's an E minor 7 flat 5 that lines up with the E strings. So it's really easy as a guitar player, because if I want A minor 7 flat 5, it's at the 5th fret with the B's lowered. Okay, B minor 7 flat 5, fret 7. Okay, now it also works in a nice tritone sort of way, because if I have E dominant 7 with the middle pedal, and then I get the, I can get the flat 5 sound with the lowering the B's, like that. Now if I want the 9, like E9 with a sharp 11 or flat 5, I can get that nice sound, and that resolves to that. The B flat lever is quite handy. Also, when combined with the third pedal, which brings E to F, just to review, it goes, that's the third pedal, it gives the F there, right? It's the G13 pedal. If you just use the F in the middle, and then flatten the B's, you get B flat 6, okay, from G6. So it's an immediate quick sub 3 frets below. I've covered it all. The only other thing is that I raise the 7th string D, so the 5th of the open tuning, up to D sharp. So I get that nice sharp 9 sound. Alright, so what is that? B, yeah, it's B7 sharp 9. Right, so graceful. Okay. So it's really cool, like, everything's right there, you know, like that pedal 4 thing, E's to F sharp, that sound there, it's actually, I use it all the time. It's right there on like what feels sort of like the A pedal, you know, ergonomically compared to a typical E9 setup. So that A pedal sort of physical motion is what brings that minor 9. So I love it, man. Right now it's 3 and 3, and I think I covered the 3 and said 3 and 3. So that's it, man.